Hey, what's up? I'm just chilling, listening to some good tunes. I meant to look up and see if this village theme is actually the same as the one Ocarina of Time. I know it has traces of it mixed in. It like hides the melody of the original in here, I think. Da, da, da. Right there, see? But then makes it a little more, uses like a little bit different instrumentation, kind of sets it apart culturally, I would say. It makes it feel like it's of a different culture, kind of, which fits like the sort of like the Western, the sort of Western-esque setting that it's in. The more like Native American equivalent sort of stuff, like the like buildings made of what would you say this is, like a clay-ish stone of some sort instead of just brick and mortar kind of a deal. Yeah, it feels like a town from the Wild West. And then I mean the fact that it also instead of a doesn't have a chief of any kind, but has a shaman, which I think is cool. Monato's cool. I think Kakariko Village is probably one of my favorite locations. A lot of cool stuff happens here. A lot of neat things. Yeah, so last time we cleansed the Elden province of its Twilight. This time we need to go up all the way to the Goons and see what the heck they're all about, and what. Because the Goons, uncharacteristically, even in this new world, are being very hostile towards humans, even though they're usually they're known for their kindness, and they're very proud people. It seems, but we do know that over in Death Mountain, which seems to be their sacred grounds, because the mines are located there, it seems that has been plagued with the same evil that was plaguing the center of the forest. In Faron Woods. So, presumably, their pride is getting in the way of them asking for a little bit of help with whatever they're going through at the moment. Oh, and there you go. Oh, it's the go on freaking symbol. On the I never saw that. Man, you miss so many details when you're playing a game that's all crustified. There's a huge, big old town here that we explored as a wolf. Oh, heck yeah. Giving us a go on remix. Oh, I love that they get to use, like, actual, well, they're not real instruments, but they get to use MIDI instruments that closer replicate real ones. So they got a lot of percussion in there. It's really nice. A lot of horns. Excuse me, sir. Can you help me out? Ah, no humans allowed. These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The elder said no humans may pass. Oh, well, I was wondering if I could talk to him about that. Maybe we could... Wait, hold on. Okay. A human's strength is none compared to a Goron's. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you. Well, I feel a little demasculated. So, yeah. So, much like when you were catching rams at the beginning of the game, that was preparing us for this, except even if we timed that right, which I didn't even press A because I knew it didn't matter. Even if you press A at the right time, you cannot grab Goons. They're giant, heavy rock guys. They weigh like literally 5 tons. There's nothing we can do about that. So, and considering there's one literally blocking the entrance, we're not going to be making it very far. Oh, wow, look at that off in the distance. The mountain and canyon walls. Those aren't just like high definition images. Those are like actual photographs of real canyons. Of like real mountains and stuff. What the heck? That's kind of trippy. Those look real. Those are like photo real. Oh. Wow, how fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. I saw you right after we told you that you should probably help these kids get home. You went the opposite direction to the place we all told you not to go. You did it quietly, and you chopped up a wooden sign on the way there. And threw it at us. So what's like your deal, Link? Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Link. Yeah, I didn't really think about it. I kind of did that thing where I act without considering whether I have the ability to do something. It's kind of my thing. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who was able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. I love this reveal. I love it when a game slowly trickles out connection, like how people are connected to one another. Well, because imagine being Link. You grow up in this homely little town, off deep in the woods, away from everybody. You probably don't get visitors. Nobody really leaves too often, except a select few people. And then, you find out that your mayor challenged a tribe of rockmen up in a place called Death Mountain, and he won and earned their respect. You mean Mr. Mayor? The guy who got scared from a wolf the other day? Please go to him. And while you are there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and a cart. Well, I'm glad somebody's acknowledging that. Please return to Ordon and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. I think it is best for you to return to Ordon and let everybody know. Honestly, that should have been our first thought. I had completely... I was actually... Even I was laser focused on the task ahead, which I think is pretty... it's pretty poignant to the game itself and what the game is setting up about Link as a person. Is that just like that laser focus? Okay, kids are safe. I freed this land. Okay, gotta go get that thing up the mountain. Gotta go help the Goons now. Midna mentioned something in the last episode, which I kind of glossed over. I didn't really talk about too much, but she mentioned, she's like, I can tell you're the kind of person who worries about everything. And then she mentioned Zelda, who's still locked away in Hyrule Castle all alone. But yeah, I like that it was interesting to have a character point that out about Link, about this Link in particular. But I think that kind of goes for all the Links, is that it's like, well, every time there's a problem, somebody mentions a problem, there is an opportunity for Link to fix it. And narratively speaking, in the narrative of the games, that's what Link does, right? So it is interesting to have somebody point out that, like, I can tell you're the kind of person who worries about everything. The moment we hear about the Gorons, the moment we see that the kids are here, we need to fix everything all at once. And it's just one problem after another. Every time we fix one problem, there's like 5 more lined up that we find out about, that we immediately rush off and go to deal with. And how often has Link rested? Does Link ever rest? How often do we stop as Link and have a rest or have a grace period? In other games do. Other games have in-between moments. In Mario games, you have hub areas where you can stop and laze about for a bit while you in between levels. In RPGs, your characters stay at inns, your characters camp, your characters have rest periods. You have periods in the stories of most games where you don't do anything for the narrative for a while. In Zelda games, it's not like that. In Zelda games, you're always doing something. You're always working towards something. And I think that says a lot. And I mean, like, because in my mind, the gameplay is part of the narrative of the game, right? So that's not to me just being like, oh, it's a video game, of course you're always doing something. It's like, well, no, that means the character of Link is always doing something. And that's interesting to think about. Okay, I'll go to Bo. I dig Renato's whole thing. Oh, he's got a freaking eyebrow piercing? Dang. Dude's too cool. You know what would be nice? If only we had a horse. Oi! Oh, I don't remember there being gobbles. Oh, crap. Oh, we have to actually hold her down and try to stop her. Oh, her freaking theme is mixed into this song. Oh, I forgot it. The prompt changed. Epona! And just like that, we have our horse back. Nice. Another thing I forgot that our horse... I totally forgot that we got Epona this early. Man, I always thought this... In my mind, I remember this stuff being so much more stretched out, but I guess when you're a kid, everything feels a little bit longer, right, when you're a kid? You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. I grew up on a farm. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that's quite a fence to have to jump over. Mr. Link, wait! No, Epona, keep going, keep going! I love the frozen freaking little scurrying guy. Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. It is from Uku. Oh yeah, so apparently you wouldn't get this letter if we didn't meet Uku in the first temple. But this answers the question of, because I was wondering, I was like, what happened to Uku after we left? We didn't have like a scene with her or anything. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute, what's youth scent? Oh, we actually collect the scents? Interesting. Dear adventurer, I was so happy to meet you and spend a bit of time with you. I'm planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. If you continue your journeys, we might see each other again, so take care of yourself. P.S. I didn't have a chance to tell you last time, but I have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again. He's a good boy, and he can help. Oh, who can help you like an item, so be nice. Yes, ma'am. Well, we have word of a potential dungeon coming up in One Death Mountain, so I wonder if we might just see her there. So one thing we can definitely do right away is not over here. Hold the phone. Oh, this is in the intro of the game, this little area. I'm pretty sure Link rides Epona across this part. What kind of land is actually built like this? I guess like the Grand Canyon. Alright. But yeah, in order to supplement these like multiple massive transition areas, we got Epona, who I imagine is a good deal faster than maybe she was originally, or in Ocarina of Time. Oh, that also means we have horse combat, which is new to this. And originally, all we could do before was all we could do before was. Ow, crud. Like use ranged weapons and stuff on Epona. But now we can actually use our sword, which is pretty nice. Speaking of ranged weapons, we need something that actually does damage. Hold on. Yeah, we need to turn around. There was a portion that led to. Oh no, I know. Oh wait, I'm totally. This is where we need to be. I was getting mixed up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this area there are 2 pill bugs, and then there's going to be a piece of heart that we can collect, which I'm pretty sure was in a tree again. I don't know what's up with that, but so let's see where this stuff might be. I was getting mixed up with the. I remember we jumped over the fence. I remember there being another fence we could jump over with Epona, but we ended up jumping over it as a wolf. Oh no, we dug underneath it as a wolf. So, no worries about that. Can't cross that gap yet. That's a rock, but we gotta blow it up. Oh. This part of the song. Of course, the song completes itself when you have Epona. That little melody that plays during that portion of the song is called Courage. And it always hits me right in the freaking gut every time I hear it. Because of the actual song itself, but then also because of the just the name of it too. It's just the perfect combination of things. Yeah, I think it's amazing. I think they also, like, there's just more instrumentation to the song too when you have Epona, which makes sense. It's triumphant, right? You have something to do. You've succeeded in part of your journey, and you're about to set out on a new one. Oh, I like how it perfectly blends. Oh, there's a piece of heart. Fighting the flying guys is a little difficult. Ooh. Oh my gosh, the freaking backflip into stab. That was nasty. Okay, now we can't go down. We can't use that. That's clearly a hook shot, but we can get that though. And with that, we got 5 heart pieces finally. It's not much, but it'll do for now. Now let me check something. Have you noticed there's a different version of the song plays when you pause the menu. So there's a song that it transitions into a different song when it comes to when you enter combat. It transitions into a different song, a more stripped down version when you pause the game, and then just the song itself normally, like as it is, changes depending on whether you have Epona or not. Yeah, see, it changes again. It does use different instrumentation depending on. These crows? These crows look whack. I'm gonna take my freaking money. Yeah, it uses like flutes and ocarinas when you're on Epona, and then it uses like in trumpets, but then uses like violins and stuff. Violins and like an oboe kind of a deal. Yeah, that's crazy. What attention to detail. That's like legitimately blowing my mind. All the like different musical transitions depending on what's happening on screen. Wow. This is a good game. They made this game very cinematic. Casual little stroll through the woods, Epona? It does feel good that we are going to get to go back and tell everybody that their kids are safe. I didn't actually remember when we got to do that. I don't know why that wasn't my first thought. Well, I do know why that wasn't my first thought, because they kept giving us another wrong to right. I don't think we can teleport as adult Link yet. Oh, a little Misty over here. Oh wait, have we shown ourselves back in town yet? We haven't even gone back to town as a human yet either, I don't think. No, yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. We have gone there once. And everybody was happy to see us, but they were worried about the kids. Well, okay, we gotta tell everybody. Oh, the music. Link, are you okay? Oh, good. That's good, my dear. But please, you must tell me. Haven't you seen the children? Yeah. Oh, they're in Kakariko Village. Oh, thank goodness they're all still alive. I was worried sick. Phew. Finally, I can get back to work in peace. Link, do you need something? You should take a look around here, see if there's anything you need. You got lantern oil, larva, milk? Nah, I'm okay. Thank you, though. Come back if there's anything you need, okay, my dear? Game does not allow for the petting of the cat. Link. The children are alive? Were they alive? This is fantastic. Truly fantastic. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, man. Have you told all the others yet? If you haven't, you must spread the word. Put their worst fears to rest. What I want to know is, why did the monsters, the moblins I'm pretty sure they are, why did they kidnap the kids to begin with? Criminy dude, are you trying to measure up your weapons? You came back alive. Talk about great news. Listen, please tell me you know something about the little tykes. Oh, maybe we didn't come back here when we became a human again. No, I think I even said, I was like, I want to come back when we have good news. They're in Kakariko. Boy, that's a fine fix. We're gonna have to tell the mayor about it right away. Hello. You're a good boy. You know who this lady kind of reminds me of? She kind of reminds me of, one of the moms from Rugrats. Oh, we just get right into it. She doesn't even say a word. The children, they're alive? Oh, jeez, the way her face changed. Oh, thank heavens. I'd almost given up hope for them. Thank you so much for coming to tell me, Link. What else do we need to tell? We never walked in here. Huh. What is this building? Whose building is this? Oh my gosh, we could tell Russell. Russell is here, right? He might be gone at this point. He's not the kind of guy to sit down, is he? Link, I heard you were safe and sound. It relieves me to see that you are hale and hearty. The champ lives. Ma'am, don't even worry. Colin is alive. Oh, the children are all safe. How wonderful. I'm so glad I kept the faith. My thanks to you, Link, from the bottom of my heart. Have you told everyone else yet? Yeah, just about. Just need to tell the mayor now. Oh, I should probably talk to Fado, too. Because Fado doesn't have, I'm obviously everybody in the town cares about each other's kids, right? But Fado would presumably be the most concerned about us. Because, I mean, I don't know, like, are we like Fado's family, basically? Link lives, like, alone, otherwise, right? So happy that everyone is safe. And you have really grown to become an impressive swordsman over time. I wish I could tell my husband as well, but he is gone. He left town to search for the children. Hopefully he will stop by Kakariko village. Well, hopefully. But then again, I love seeing, you can always see in the houses they have like toys made of wood and stuff. It's really interesting. Link, that sword. The evil creature stole it from Russell, but you got it back. How wonderful. I know it is safe in your hands. And you need it now, yes? Please keep using it, Link. Well, Link, I hope you will return to show me your shining face. It does my heart good to see you well. Oh, that's really lovely. It feels like maybe Russell and her think of Link as a son. Again, it makes me wonder. Oh, the frog's hopping around. It makes me wonder what happened to Link's parents. If Link, you know, had parents when he got here, or if he was left here, maybe. I don't know, because he lives alone in the woods. Maybe he was a bit of a wanderer before this. Does make you wonder. Link. Look at his eyes. The little big ol' eyes. It is you, Link. You're safe and sound. Your clothes. What happened to you, lad? Come, come. Well, that's good. Renado's an old friend. If they're in his care, then we can relax. So don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me about my little girl. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I totally forgot that Ilya's his daughter, and we don't know where she is still at this point in the game. Oh man, that's cruel. Ilya's with the rest of them, right? Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. But Link, I guess I need to think of all 5 of those poor kids, not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help. What's that now? The Goons of Death Mountain. I see. So Renato told you that? Well, it's true. I did defeat the Goons in a contest of strength and earned their trust, with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but can you promise me that you absolutely positively will not disclose it to anyone? Yeah, I can do that. What if I just said no? Good. Already done. Already done. Already done. No. I don't speak English properly. It's the only language I know, and I can barely manage it. Absolutely no one. Come this way. Link, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Hey, Bo, where are we going with this, sir? Goons like to match strength in sumo contests. That's such a sick addition to, like, the Goon lore. That's so good. Lucky for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stopping charging goats. You want to hear more? Sure. Alrighty then, I'll teach you the basics of the ways of sumo. If you're getting in a sumo match, chances are you're in an arena like this. The first fella to push his foe outside, the arena wins. Step forward and grab your foe. Use your arms to let a retreating foe taste your open palm. Sidestep a foe's advance. 3 techniques, all of them pretty basic. Master all 3 and you'll be shoving folks out of the arena in no time, lad. So there you go, the basics of sumo. You need him again? No, I'm good. Rather than explain a lot, why don't we go just get to it? Come into the ring. Step into the ring! You're... Good heavens, you are a hairy man, Bo. On only your legs. Bo, do you wax? I wonder what Midna's thinking during all of this, because she's in our shadow right now. Link's pretty toned. Good heavens, Bo. Dang, Link's got a freaking 6-pack. What the crud? I don't remember. The other Links are pretty spindly guys. Or children, you know? So, like, jeez. You seem to understand the basics. Alrighty, next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you were fighting one of the Goons. I would probably cry. Should I start crying? Oh crud, no. Oh. Dang, he kicked my butt that time. What was that, huh? You've got to put your back into it, lad. I shared the spirit of wrestling with you, lad. You've got to remember it. Counter the open palm strike of B by grabbing with A. Oh, okay. So if they're gonna slap you, you grab them. Okay, I understand. I missed that detail. Dang. Dang, whoa. He's not screwing around. It's kind of like rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, you just have to commit harder to a choice, it seems like. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Oh, not too shabby, lad. Well, one out of 3 tries, yeah. With your natural talent, I'm sure you can take on the Gorons. You've gotten a sight stronger in the short time you've been gone, Link. I've killed things. I've felt things die in my hands. As strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. Nah, the secret to beating Gorons is locked away in that chest. Take it with you, lad. This one? The mayor is a cheater. That's right, we get the iron boots. The mayor is a cheater. But then again, I mean, when you're fighting golem men, giant 2-ton rock, like, golems, like, you know, you need every little advantage you can get, I suppose. You'll become so heavy, not even a Goron will be able to move you. You can probably tell, those boots are made of iron, lad. Whoever wears them won't easily be pushed around, even by a Goron. If you're fixing to fight a Goron, be sure to wear these boots. Let's be square though, lad. You can't tell anyone about those boots, especially Renato. Oh gosh, yeah. Renato doesn't seem like the kind of type who would appreciate that kind of, tomfoolery. Oh. They each get their own little quarters. Oh, and their table has... Oh. You know what's an interesting detail? The table only has 2 chairs on it for 2 people, obviously Bo and Ilya. But it does have 1 extra chair on the side for somebody who probably isn't here anymore. Dang, that's pretty, that's actually a little sad. There's a whole freaking sumo ring down here. Raise and stomp your foot, show you manliness. You gotta raise. Like how the last step is nothing like important. It's just raise and stomp your foot to show how manly you are. Yo, why do you got glaives hung up in your freaking sumo pit, dude? Ilya, like, yeah, you know, sometimes all of our dads just go down to the basement, strip down, and start pushing each other around, you know, like big manly men do. Okay, last things last. Let's go tell Fado that we're, like, not freaking dead. Hey, Fado. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's just... Oh, he's just alone in the field looking at the horseshoe flowers that we used to call Epona. Hey, man. Link. No fooling, the tots are safe. And on top of that, they're in Kakariko Village? Ah, shucks. You don't need to worry about that now. You're incredible, bud. I can already see everybody's smiling faces. You leave the scamps to me. I'll manage without y'all somehow. Besides, Link, come on. Can't you find a way to get Ilya and the tots back here safer? Just a hair quicker? I'll give it a shot. Well, hold on, what the heck? Postman? We can just let the goats eat a messy-looking letter like this. Oh, wait, what? We can just let the goats eat a messy-looking letter like this. Whoa. Don't have the goats eat mail? Is that mail? Is this mail fraud? Am I watching the postman do a mail fraud? Is the postman in this game not an MVP like the other ones? What the crud, dude? That's messed up. Can't get rid of people's mail. And with that, we've told everybody, to my knowledge. Oh, you know what something we do need to decide, though, is? We do need to decide whether we're going to get all the fish. I mean, I feel like we kind of have to, right? We have a book filled with fish stuff. That'll be something we will figure out, though, in, I'd say we'd probably dedicate an entire episode to just doing fishing later on, when we have more opportunities. Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm glad I consulted the guide for a moment. We used the Howling Stone, which played the Clock Tower theme, which I think is interesting. We've got this guy now. Hey there, old friend. What do you have for us now? Oh, is he missing an eye? Oh my gosh, he is. I didn't even notice. One of the wolf's eyes is shut. And then, so when he transitions back into a Stalfos, the eye's empty. Yo, he lost an eye for this? Dang. We meet again. You have a little more of that look of a hero than you did before. Do you feel ready to earn your next skill? I do. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you. The ending blow. Now then, come at me. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My second skill is the shield attack. Let it be honed into your mind. This actually is another one that's actually particularly useful. No matter how well-tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, the sword will do it no harm. When facing such a foe, you must use ZR to thrust your shield against the defenses of your enemy, causing the fiend to recoil. Use the Elder Luck onto me, then try it. You have learned much, so I am sure you can see the moment when you can do a shield attack. Excellent. Open a hole in your enemy's defenses and use your sword to strike without hesitation. The shield attack I have just taught you can be used to repel an enemy's projectile attacks. Would you practice? Then repel my magical attack with your shield attack. Wait, you have a magical attack? Oh my gosh. You must lock on with ZL. This is a fundamental of combat. Wait, I don't understand. There we go. I might have been fumbling a button without knowing it. Perfect. When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you will defeat them with ease. Done. You have learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack. You learned the second hidden skill, the shield attack. Lock onto a foe with ZL and press ZR to thrust your shield, dazing your enemy. But I have 5 more secrets to teach you, in time. The path to becoming the true hero is a long one, but once you have grasped all the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking it. You must persist on that lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage, and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. A little bit stronger. Yeah, shield bash is something you would have imagined we would have been doing a long time ago in the other games. I think it's super interesting that the hero of time himself now has access to start basically a dead man's volley. He has the same energy blasts that Ganon used against him in Ocarina of Time. That's very interesting. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna do one more check, make sure we don't have anything else going on before we head back and finally make our way up to the Gorons. I did almost forget one thing, actually. I had remembered us being able to do the goat herding one more time. But it's because we didn't have Epona with us. Well, hey there, Link. Brought Epona, huh? Well, how's about it? Want to round up these goats up for the first time in the dog's age? Bet these scamps are sure happy to see you. I can say sorry, partner. That's nice. I will say, as far as like our responses to people go, like the options for our responses go, Skyward Sword has the best ones. Skyward Sword gives Link like the most character, for sure. Yeah, at least in terms of like the responses he gives. I'll leave it to you two today. So this is going to net us a piece of heart if we do it in under 3 minutes, I believe it is. Feels like there's like way more goats now all of a sudden. Oi. Taking it a long way. You know, this isn't as bad. This isn't as bad as herding freaking llamas in Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies. Which is a series I played all the way through. I recorded all of it, and then I never edited the parts and uploaded them. Mainly because the only way that was going to be enjoyable to watch in any capacity given it was the first time I recorded anything, was if I edited it, like, heavily edited it. Go on, get. There we go. Whew. Way to ride, Link. You wrapped that up in just 1:44. Thanks to you, I wrapped things up a mite earlier today. Hey, as promised, here's a little healthy gift for y'all. Good luck out there, bud. We are on our way to getting another set of heart pieces. Although we still need 4 more pieces now. I can't get over that they added... You need an extra heart piece per power container. I feel like I'm getting taxed. It's a good thing I was able to wrap up early today, thanks to you helping me out, bud. Thanks a ton, Link. Sure thing, man. No problem doing it one more time. For old time's sake. There we go. And with that, now we're going to head back. Okay, we're just about there. Now we can just make our way back up. We got a horse now. That was great. Did a bunch of stuff. Got the iron boots. Gonna go cheat. Everything's really looking up for us. I didn't know this happened yet. I thought this was a long time from now. It is rare that Link just looks so pissed off. Are you okay? What should we do? I didn't really see any of you moving. The kids, I understand. Come on, Bounce. Link, hurry. They fled north toward the field. Oh, hold on. Was your sister, is your daughter okay? Oh, I know she really... She actually liked Colin. Freaking dumb moblin bastards taking my kids. That's crazy. Oh. Link just quietly takes his sword out. I don't know if I mentioned this. This Zelda game is the most Western out of anybody, out of anyone. We walk up to a... Oh my gosh, Epona just hops over the freaking boars. There's a roaming gang harassing all the neighboring towns, kidnapping people, killing people, living everything worse off. Link is this, like, wandering stranger who people keep mentioning his name. And this is like the actual confrontation of it all. It all builds to this, actually facing off against the people who took our friends from us. It's amazing. And this game does. I think that's what this game is, so cinematic, like way more than the other games. And I think a part of the reason why this game's pacing actually works in its favor is because sure, it spaces things out way more. But then it gives you amazing sequences like this that you don't see coming. This sequence is such a shocking event that happens that you don't see coming, to the point where I forgot that I was already at that part in the game. I thought this was way later. Even though I've played this game like dozens of times. Literally Link versus like a dozen guys. Oh, the boar's actually getting you away. I love the mix of the Moblin theme with Link's theme. That's like his traveling theme. Oh, it transitions into sunset real fast. Get ready for one of the coolest things in a Zelda game, probably, honestly. Oh my gosh, you knocked Epona off. Holy crud. Oh dang, okay, you gotta go a little bit more left, a little bit more right. I kind of wish you didn't just fall off, because that does kind of take away from, It's freaking high out, dude. Hey there, bud. And the first thing he asks is if everybody else is okay. Colin is one of my favorite characters in this game because Colin exemplifies everything. I mean, this whole sequence is like, it's basically like what makes Colin a glorious character, right? Because he exemplifies everything that is right and proper and just about courage and being, and what it means to be courageous. Because if this was any other game, Colin would be the Link. Colin would be the main character. He'd be the guy who has something to overcome. He's the guy who starts off scared and timid, who says he wants to learn from Link, who's a brave, strong adventurer, but he doesn't want to learn how to use a sword. He doesn't want to learn how to use a slingshot. He doesn't want to learn how to fight people. He just wants to learn, how to ride a horse, do all these, these very passive things, right? He's very scary, he's very timid, he doesn't stand up for himself, he gets pushed around a lot. The other kids hate him. Nobody, they don't respect him to any degree. And then that culminates to this moment where the whole time they're hiding in Kakariko Village, he thinks to himself, he tries to assure everybody, hey, don't worry, Link is going to come save us. Because that's who Link is. Link is the hero. Link is the one who is always going to be there to save us. And he holds on to that idea, this ideal version of who he thinks Link is, right? And then, just in that split-second decision, he's about to turn away and run, and then he looks back and sees, sees one of the other kids, shocked, unmoving, and all culminates into this beautiful moment where we finally see the switch flip in Colin, the switch of acting without even thinking about it, acting before you even realize your body, before you even realize your body just moves on its own, before you even think about it. And he saves her, He saves someone who doesn't like him, doesn't respect him, doesn't think anything of him. He does what the other kid didn't do it. Nobody else did it. Even the other adult there didn't try to do anything about it. But Colin did. He stepped up. And I think that Colin exemplifies the strength of courage. Is that courage is acting, like I've said, courage is acting despite your fear, despite your power, despite your stature. Courage is acting despite being afraid. Like Colin in that moment was afraid, surely, of course he was. But he moved all the same. It's really interesting that, like, Colin is this kid who looks up to Link, and he's taken, and he didn't want to learn how to use a sword, he didn't want to learn how to fight, he didn't want to learn how to shoot, but he did learn, he learned the right lesson. He didn't learn how to do any of those things, any of those violent things that Link has to know how to do, but he did learn the right thing, which is how to protect others, which is truly the thing that informs every decision Link makes. It's such a beautiful moment. I love watching Link ride in, and Link is just furious. I don't know if any other Link gets so rageful like this one does. It's a really, really beautiful moment, and it all comes to this scene, and I'm probably gonna cry because it uses a special song, my favorite songs in the game. And then when he wakes up, he asks if everybody else is okay, even though he was the one who got kidnapped. Good. Beth, I'm sorry, for shoving you. Criminy calling you, killing me. This song it's like the one, it's the melody that plays, that's used in the Hyrule field theme for the game. It's simply called Courage. It feels like everything. It feels like it's what it's all about, It feels like it's what the Zelda games are about. They're about holding on to courage no matter what. And it's just when I was a kid, I was scared of everything. I know I've mentioned that before, but I was scared of everything. I really was afraid of my own shadow. I'd get frustrated a lot. I'd get angry a lot. Because I always just felt like things couldn't go right, or I couldn't do things right, or I just felt like I couldn't manage anything on my own, But the sort of things that I valued, the sort of things that I tried to hang on to, was this idea that, I wanted to help people, I wanted to protect people, no matter what, even if I couldn't, I always wanted to try. That was something that always stuck in my mind, was wanting to just make sure other people were okay. I remember being so afraid of everything, but I always latched on to these stories and these games, Because it just felt like, like this is what it means to be brave. No matter what. Felt like it always gave me something to aspire to. I think maybe that's why I like these games so much. They're my favorites, that's for sure.